Let's get right to tonight's Corona Tale of the Tape, who invites you to find your beach. These two basically the same age. Hernandez has got the height advantage, but how about this? Davis is the one with the reach advantage. This should be one heck of a fight. Both fighters are in the ring. We get the official introduction from Ray Flores.
Ladies and gentlemen, live on FS1 from Nice, California. Premier Boxing Champions now features 10 rounds in the super welterweight division. The three judges ringside are Kermit Bayless, Bruce Rasmussen, and Marshall Walker. And the referee in charge when the bell sounds, Dan Stell. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the red and the gray. A 12-fight veteran who enters the ring with a record of 11 wins, 5 of those coming by way of knockout against 1 sole loss. Fighting out of Wilmington, Delaware. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kyrone Shut It Down Davis. And across the ring, his adversary fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the red with the blue trim. His record unblemished, 9 wins, 2 of those coming by way of knockout. Fighting and representing Fresno, California. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the undefeated Madman, Marcos Hernandez.
The hips right here, this is good. Listen, obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, come out the bell. Good luck to both of you.
Well, this one is scheduled for 10. You see Marcos Hernandez. This will be his 3rd straight fight at this venue. He is unbeaten. Kyrone Davis, just 1 loss. Davis in the gray trunks, the red trim. Hernandez, the red trunks, the blue trim. He comes right out, uppercut, and a left hook to the body.
Davis came out a little bit unafraid of Marco's power there because he got caught with some straight punches straight going at him as well. He's looking to end this. He's looking to land something because he's going in there without really caring about Marcos's power.
Step to your right a little bit.
Davis looked spectacular in his last fight back in last November. Got a 3rd round knockout. Before that, he suffered his first defeat. You saw that right here on Toe to Toe Tuesday. Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. He said the one thing he learned from that loss, Junior Castillo, who was an Olympian.
Watch your heads, gentlemen.
He said, I got meaner and more disciplined and mature from that loss from last
I
year.
was really impressed with this young man, Kyrone Davis, because he's young, he's 22 years old, but he has an old soul. And I was impressed with him at the fighter meeting, and he's coming out really aggressive here. And right now I'm shocked that he's coming out so aggressive, to tell you the truth, because Hernandez is an undefeated fighter. And in a way, he's kind of a hometown fighter. He's fought here twice.
Let go of the neck. Let go of the neck. Stop. Step back. Let go of the neck.
We're halfway through round 1. There's a left hook by Hernandez. Right uppercut.
Sneaky uppercut there by Hernandez. Good shot there by Davis.
Let go of the arm.
Those shots,
Step back.
Hand there by Davis. This
Hold
combination.
is not a defense.
those shots
Let's go.
behind the ears, you don't feel them at first, but they start taking their toe if they keep landing. Good shot there by
Let go.
Davis.
Let go.
Straight right hand
No,
to the
no, stop.
chin.
Let go of the rope. Let go of the rope. Let's go.
Here's the last 30 seconds of round 1.
Pretty even round there. Davis got caught with a good left hook there.
Body shots, then upstairs by Davis.
Good shot.
Another uppercut there by Hernandez. An action-packed round one. When we come back, round two. Well, both of these top prospects know what is at stake. Hernandez unbeaten, Davis just one loss. Now Davis, with a little movement, a little bounce, and on a jab.
That first round was a little tough to score for me. Really competitive. Marcos Hernandez started off the round really well. Davis landed some good shots in the middle. Ooh, good shots there by Davis.
Hand there by Davis. Both these guys got in some great sparring during camp. In fact, Hernandez said he had 7 weeks of the best camp he's ever had for this fight. Even sparred some with Landy Lara. Davis out of Delaware, trains in Philly. Works with Julian Williams. That's a left hook by Hernandez. Stuns Davis, uppercut.
A counter left uppercut that Hernandez catches and shoots. Davis didn't even see it coming. He was just too busy trying to land them hard shots. He was putting the pressure on. He gets caught with a left hook, stuns him. He's still a little hurt on wobbly legs there.
We are halfway through round two. Here's that right uppercut. Hernandez has thrown a lot thus far.
Good body shot there by Hernandez. Davis returns the favor. You can tell Davis is in great shape because he really was hurt by that left hook. And it looks like he shook it off now. The cobwebs are gone, and he's putting the pressure on again. Confident young man in Davis.
Point your shoulder, watch the right uppercut. That's it. Body.
Under a minute here in round two.
You heard Davis's corner yelling body. Stephen Edwards is trying.
Yep, the bread man.
The bread man knows what he's talking about because Hernandez has long arms and he covers his head and his ribs pretty well, but when he's going up top, just touch him up top, sneak it downstairs, because with a tough guy like Marcos, he can take a big shot upstairs, but downstairs, you gotta weaken him up.
Good left hook again by Hernandez.
And it seems like that's what he's waiting for because he gives up the early part of the round. And this is gonna be another tough round to score there because Davis dominated, but here's the left hook again.
Yes. This time it's Davis who connects. Right at the bell. What a second round, and highlighted by this uppercut by Hernandez.
It was a left hook that landed. I thought it was a 45-degree slash uppercut slash left hook, but those are the uppercuts that landed right there. It was a left hook that landed. It was a catch and shoot type punch. Davis never saw it coming. He's lucky he survived that round.
Well, for more on Marcos Hernandez, here's our Jordan Hardy.
Yeah, Brian, you guys, I'm sure you guys have noticed the scars on Marcos Hernandez's body. Now listen to the story behind him. At just a little less than 2 years old, he was in the kitchen. There was a pan of boiling oil on the stove, and he reached up, and that oil spilt onto him. Not only hit the right side of his body, from his face down to his thigh, but it left second-degree burns, and he was in intensive care for 2 weeks, and then remained in the hospital for 2 months after that. He told me the scars don't hurt when they get hit, but what he did say is when he gets hit, the scars do turn bright red, especially the scar under his right eye. So, Brian, just remember, the redness doesn't necessarily mean he's hurt.
Thank you, Jordan. Yeah, all that happened when he was just 2 years old.
Hands up, Kyrone, hands up.
This is round three.
See, this is what I like about Hernandez, because if you really look at him, he's not an aggressive fighter. Even though he's known for his good chin and coming forward and having no power, he's pretty much he's really smart in there. He's slick. He uses his ability well. He fights off angles. He moves not enough to where he's a boxer, but not enough to where he's a brawler either. He looks for the right openings.
There's that uppercut again by Hernandez.
He looks for the right openings and he lands cleanly.
Hernandez fights his way off the ropes.
Stop. Step back. Here we go. Box.
There's some body work there by Davis.
And that's what he needs to continue doing, because up top, Marcos takes him well and he counters off those. So he needs to be careful.
So in other words, go to the body, get out.
Go to the body and
Step back.
and take an angle. You don't have to get out. Just go to the body and then start going to the left or the right. Don't pull straight back. Just take an angle. Good shot there.
And another one to the body by Davis. In comes upstairs with the right hand.
Next one's at Foster. Bring him up.
I'd like to see Davis not smother himself like that. Land some good body shots, but stay at range to land them big shots.
Dan Stell, you heard the hard warning from Dan Stell.
This is developing into a good round for Davis. He started off even, but now I can see him taking advantage of the openings here. Still a close round.
Of course, we always want you to help us score on the Throwdown Scoring app, and I know you're scoring it as well, Sergio. How do you have to score it thus far?
It's tough to score these last two rounds, but I got to give it to the better shots landed by Hernandez. Round one may have been a close round, but I gave it to Hernandez as well, so I have it 20-18.
His body language is changing.
Good body shot there by Hernandez.
Yeah, right to the body. Davis continues. The body work on Hernandez, trying to wear him down.
See, Davis is taking some power off them punches, and that's why he's landing more. They're not being telegraphed so much. He almost got caught with that same left hook again. He better be careful with that. I like to see him duck every time he punches.
Davis was good amateur career. He was a three-time national champ. First from Delaware to accomplish that. He was an Olympic alternate in the 2016 games. He decided to turn pro that year. He's in a dogfight with Marcos Hernandez.
Good body shot there by Davis. Straight right hand, sneaky. Most take their toe in the long run.
Stop! Watch the low. Bring him up. Let's go.
Davis continues to pound that body of Hernandez. Oh, there's a right hand that gets in up top.
Even though Hernandez's body language is starting to change a little bit, it looks like he might be wearing down a little bit. He's still trying to land that sneaky big left hook, which he just landed again. Sneaky fighter, this Hernandez is, because he gives up the first part of the round enough to just land one big shot. And this is a sport where effective aggression, effective punches are the ones that we're supposed to count.
Short right there by Hernandez. Davis counters with some body work and then comes upstairs with a right hand.
But in this round, they're too far in between for Hernandez. Another great body shot there by Davis. This is a big round for Davis, even though Hernandez is landed that hook.
Underneath.
There's an uppercut by Davis.
Step back. Watch your hands. Don't drive the rope. Let's go.
This is the first scheduled 10-rounder for both of these young men.
Watch the left hook. That's it short. Bring the short out.
Step back. Hey, watch the shoulder and the holding. You understand me? Let's go.
Here comes under a minute here in round 4.
Watch the left hook. Watch the left hook.
Stop.
Watch the left hook.
Watch your head. I'm not going to tell you again. Let's go. You keep your head up.
So now both men have gotten a hard warning.
Good right hand there landed by Davis. Good body shot again there. This is a big, well, not a big round, but this is a really good round for Davis here. Landed some clean shots. Hernandez definitely looks a little winded there, and it's because of those body shots the last 2 rounds.
He's not the same man after 4 rounds.
15 seconds here left in round 4. There's that left hook again. Another left hook by Hernandez.
Davis is always going to be vulnerable for those shots. He landed 3.
Here's Kyrone Davis. Here's 3 things you need to know about Kyrone.
Want a
On
good
his
clean
pro
fight. It's a
debut.
good fight as it is. Keep it clean.
By a knockout,
Let's go.
basically under a minute. And let me tell you, as skilled as he is in the ring, he's just as skilled out of the ring. He's also a motivational speaker.
No, stop.
And
Back
a
up, back up,
certified
back up. Let him
trained
out. Let him out.
lifeguard
Let him out.
and firefighter as well. He's trying to put out this fire. And Marcos Hernandez inside here. The ring, and it's Hernandez throwing the hands here in round 5.
Watch it.
Begin the round. Here's that uppercut again.
Stop. Step back. Step back. Step back. Step back. Let's go, gentlemen. Box.
4 rounds. It's a competitive fight. Really close fight, like we expected. Both men have been hurt. This is a critical round for
Don't
somebody
grab the rope.
to take the
Last
lead.
warning. Yes, you did. Let's go.
Let's talk about your unofficial scorecard. How do you get this one scored thus far?
Well, the first 2 rounds are really tough to score, but I gave them to Hernandez. The last 2 were easy to score for me. I gave them to Davis, so I possibly have this fight even.
Stop. Step back. Step back. What are you doing? Let's go.
Yeah, short uppercut again, yeah, by Hernandez.
But Davis is taking these shots well now because he's already felt Hernandez's power. He's already got accustomed to it. That first shot, he had cobwebs. Now they're gone.
And it's just such a competitive fight.
This was a touch the point. Do not grab the rope. Box.
You know, Dan Stell has already warned these guys a couple of times and given them hard warning. There's a right hand to the body by Davis. A lot of this fight fought on the inside. You can hear the corner of Davis telling him to watch that left
Hands are
hook.
free.
Davis continues to get hit with that check left hook. When this fight is over, win or lose, he's going to get scolded by Breadman because he gets caught solidly with that big punch. And Hernandez is not even a big puncher. So this is going to be a learning lesson for Davis there for sure.
Under a minute here, round 5. Again, Davis going to the body of Hernandez and working his way upstairs.
Stop punching big up top. Back to boxing, let's go. Stop punching big up top.
Davis's corner is yelling at him, saying not to punch big up top. And it's true because he's missing up top. He just needs to keep touching him in the body and then touch him upstairs. Nothing hard. He's a strong, athletic puncher. He doesn't need to put much behind those shots in order to be effective.
Let go of that arm. Let go of that arm.
Hold the whole time.
Time.
Well, round 5. Welcome back. We begin round 6. Kyrone Davis, Madman Marcos Hernandez. Here's a straight right hand by Hernandez to start the round.
See, shots like those by more like a stronger puncher is going to hurt Davis. Davis has zero respect for Hernandez now, and that can get him in trouble actually later on in the line.
Now these two center of the ring. Left hook by Hernandez. Another left hook.
Stop. Step back. Box.
Davis now touching Hernandez.
Box.
Even though Hernandez looks like he's a little bit tired, his body language looks like he's defeated a little bit. He's landing the better shots in this round. Davis looks confident, his body language coming forward, landing good shots, but they're not the clean shots. Hernandez is landing the clean shots in this round. There's a good body shot there by Davis.
Yeah, he's touching that body and then comes upstairs.
And that's all he needs to do is touch him, because at this point, those touches hurt.
Stop. Falling all over the place. Box.
I like the way Davis is getting physical in there. Not really wrestling, pushing him off. Good body shots there.
Keep touching the leg, bro. Keep touching it. Just touch the leg.
Marcos is feeling those body shots now.
Keep touching. Keep touching. Don't let him
Minute
go.
left here in round 6.
Hands are free.
No way you got 2 hands in it, dog.
Right hand by Hernandez, another right hand by Davis.
Keep that head up.
See, that right there is what I like to see from Davis. He's just touching him. Nothing big.
Stop.
Usually it takes a veteran to be in there that comfortable, that confident, just touching him. Good shot there by Davis. That's what the corner is yelling at him to do, because that's what's winning these rounds for him and wearing down Hernandez.
Last 20 seconds here, round 6. Davis has stayed on the inside in this fight. Just trying to wear Hernandez down with the body work. More body work by Davis. Right at the bell.
7.
It's scheduled for 10.
This is an important round for Hernandez. Unofficially, I gave the last 4 rounds to Kyrone Davis.
Step back.
Even though the first 2 were difficult to score, I gave them to Hernandez. Very important round for him to win.
Here's a left to the body by Davis. Uppercut by Hernandez.
Hands are free. Get the hands off. Let's go.
As you take a look at Sergio's unofficial scorecard,
Let's go.
he's got Davis up 2. You can see
Hands are free.
Davis
Go.
has just been persistent on going to the body of Hernandez, trying to wear him out.
No. There we go. Let's go.
Both of them digging to the body now,
Step back.
instead of headhunting like they were in the first part of the fight. It goes to show you how those body shots hurt a lot more than head shots. I tell everyone all the time, we're used to getting hit in the head. The body shots are the ones that take your legs, your wind, and your spirit.
Keep that head up. Keep that head up. Hands are free. Let's go.
You see his body language, you want to give up, Kyrone. Give him a reason to.
You can see Davis, body, he goes to body. Oh, there's a left.
That one was low. Davis was landing really good body shots. That one straight a little low. Let's see it in slow motion.
1 point. No blow. 1 point. No blow.
I don't
So Dan still
1 point.
Let's take the point away. Let's take another look at this.
You okay? I warned it 3 times.
Oh, it wasn't even that
Yeah,
low.
it
That was
wasn't
a good body shot.
Yeah, that was right there.
That was a good body shot, and unfortunately, no warning. This is a big break for Hernandez because he was falling behind on points, and this is cleanly
right on the belt line.
That was a
Let's
belt
go.
line
On
punch.
the
I'm
belt
sorry.
line. On the belt line.
Make it a 9-9 round. Come on,
Okay, it was a low blow, but it still should have been a warning for that. There was no warning, and they took away a point for
Let's
Davis.
go.
Quick 1-2 there by Davis. Action picks up here now with the point being taken away.
And that's what happens when you stop the fight, because the pace of the fight gets put on pause. It gives Hernandez to catch his breath back and maybe even out this round.
Davis now trying to make it a 9-9 round. Trying to even it up, knowing that a point has been taken away.
Exactly.
Kyrone, he run a quick. He run a quick, Kyrone.
Davis really punishing the body of Hernandez.
Ignoring the head is what his corner has been yelling for the last 5 rounds, and now you see the effect it's having on Hernandez. He doesn't even care about getting hit to the head anymore. He's just blocking that body shots and them ribs.
Another left to the body by Davis.
Beautiful body work by Davis there. Impressive to see. This is where he should loop some overhand shots now, because they're going to land cleanly on Hernandez now.
We got 10 seconds left here in this round. Left hooks by both men.
Stop. Let's go. Let go of that arm.
Not a lot on those shots that Hernandez just threw. Another body shot by Davis. He digs to the body at the end of the round. This is round 8. Scheduled for 10. Kyrone Davis, Marcos Hernandez. Here's that left hook by Hernandez and a right hand.
Good shot by Hernandez there. Showing a lot of guts because he's behind on points on my scorecard. Davis still being aggressive, coming forward, landing them good body shots. Hernandez looking for that one left hook again.
What happened to the uppercut we saw early in the fight by Hernandez?
Watch your heads.
Well, when you're a little winded and a little hurting from the body there, that's what happens. Beautiful body work by Davis the entire fight.
Here's a left hook by Davis. Here's a left hook again by Davis.
Right here, Hernandez is so tired that if Davis just took a step back, he will land cleanly with uppercuts, left hooks, overhand rights.
He's smothering his offense.
He's smothering his offense. Or if he can get an angle on him. That's something they're going to have to work on afterwards. They're going to look at this fight and they say, we could have taken Hernandez out possibly by stepping back. And there you go. You hear Steven Edwards yelling that he's smothering his work, because he is.
Here's some big hooks there by Hernandez.
Hernandez trying to land in home run hooks again. He landed one, missed 2. But Davis is taking them well now. Davis in tremendous shape. And now you can tell that he has a punch too. I mean, he could take a punch as well.
Here's that right uppercut we saw earlier in the fight.
Hands are free.
Good uppercut there by Hernandez.
Minute left in this round.
Stop that.
I remember when we were talking to Hernandez in this fight, I said, what gives you the biggest confidence going into this matchup against Davis? He said it was my work ethic. Because I know how hard I work, and if I'm gassed, my opponent is dead tired.
Not only that, Brian, but that loss is sticking to him because he's the type of young man, very smart. I was really impressed with him at the fighter meeting, but I was really impressed with the things he was saying. He knows that he messed up, and that loss made him a better fighter, made him change trainers, and made him just change everything the way he sees this sport and the way he takes it serious.
Here's a right hand.
Let go of that neck.
Final seconds of round 8.
Stop that.
More body shots there at the bell. That's the trainer. He's also the father, Joey Hernandez, talking to his son. There you see him, he's talking about that uppercut. That was something that he landed early in the fight, especially the first couple of rounds. He landed cleanly.
Yeah, you could see the urgency in Hernandez's corner, and they should, because the 3 rounds that I gave Hernandez weren't clean rounds. You know, I'm not an official judge here. I gave them to Hernandez, but from there, it's been the Kyrone Davis show.
Stop! Step back, step back, step back.
Well, this is a first for both of these guys. Hernandez had never gone past 8 rounds. He has now. The same for Davis.
There's a good left hook by Hernandez.
Exactly.
Let's go. Step back, step back.
But they're a little bit far in between because he's been landing that punch pretty much every round, but it's not enough for him to win the last 4 rounds, at least on my scorecard.
Stop.
Both men passed 8 rounds for the first time in their career. And I love it because you talk to the fighters all the time. You say, listen, your first scheduled 10 rounder, you any problem? No. Hey, I train, I go 20 rounds. There's a difference when you have to do it for the first time.
That's nonsense because once you come under these bright lights and you hear everyone cheering and the punches whizzing by you, every little shot takes their toll. Those little shots that you're not getting hit in sparring with 8-ounce gloves, 10-ounce gloves, that makes the difference. Add the adrenaline. Totally different game, Brian.
90 seconds left here in round 9.
I'll tell you what, this is a pretty decent round for Hernandez. Like I've been saying, the rounds that I do give Hernandez are not by much. They're close rounds that Hernandez didn't really win. Davis pretty much gave them up. And this is another one of those.
This entire fight is basically being fought in a phone booth. These guys have stood right in front of each other, tried to pound the body of one another.
You are working it, guy.
Big left hook there to the body by Hernandez. It's not really that it was effective, it just looked effective. And sometimes that's all you need from a fighter because the judges don't know how hard those punches are landing. But if it looks hard, then maybe you're going to score it hard.
Under a minute.
Stop. Step back.
You are working it, Kyrone. Watch the hook. Good jab. Good jab. Keep fighting this first.
30 seconds now here in round 9.
Keep fighting this first. 30 seconds.
You got 2 tired fighters.
Stop. Box.
You got 2 tired fighters, but one eager to fight and one eager for the bell to ring. That's the difference. Even though it is a competitive round, it's a close round.
Who wants it more?
Davis wants it more.
Stop.
Final seconds here, round 9.
Sorry. Grab that rope.
Certainly apologize for some of the language you heard, but
Let's go, Joe.
that's what
Last
happens
round.
in
Let's
the
keep it
corner
crazy.
there in boxing.
All right.
But you heard him say, listen, to Kyrone, we need this round and we need it big. And they come out letting the hands go here in the 10th and final round. Hernandez wants to remain unbeaten. Kyrone Davis has just 1 loss to his record. We take a look at Sergio's unofficial scorecard, and you've got Davis up 2. There's a left hook by Davis.
That last round could have went to Hernandez. This is unofficial on my part. It was a close round. Hernandez started good. Davis ended strong. I gave it to Davis, but not by a lot.
Keep in mind, a point has been taken away from Davis in this fight at the midpoint of the fight.
And that's the reason Davis's corner is urging him that they need this round big.
Shot hook. That stunned Davis.
Davis is hurt there. That rocked Davis right there, shook his legs. Hernandez should take advantage of that.
Capitalize on that.
He should take advantage of that. He landed a good body shot to the solar plexus. I know Davis felt that. If Hernandez could muster up enough strength to get his back off the ropes and push Davis back, make him use his legs, it would be to his benefit.
Hernandez just took a deep breath. Body shot in a right hand up top by Davis. Left hook.
Good shot by Hernandez as well there. The same left hook that landed pretty much every single round. Good body shot, good. Now this is Hernandez round. This is where Hernandez needs to do something big because he has an opportunity to drop Davis. Davis looks like Hernandez has been looking the last 6 rounds. Like he wants the bell to ring now.
We got 60 seconds left in this fight.
Another big left hook by Hernandez.
There's the left hook again.
Right in the tip of the chin. That one really hurt Davis right there. This is Hernandez's chance to get the knockout.
And he almost flung Davis down.
That should be, it shouldn't be a knockdown, but it was a knockdown. He's hurt. Davis is hurt. What's the referee doing here?
No, the time is running.
Back up. time in.
Hernandez should throw an overhand right here. Davis is expecting that left hook already. Overhand right.
Davis trying to give some movement. Try to regain his faculties here. Tenth and final round. Last seconds of this fight.
Davis smothering Hernandez, which is what he should do.
There's the left hook again. And a right hand by Davis.
Great fight, as expected.
What a fight between these two top prospects. These guys said they were going to steal the show. What a fight between Marcos Hernandez and Kyrone Davis. And let's recap this fight here.
Just as advertised, it was the potential fight of the night. It was exciting, close. Marcos Hernandez landing big early. Davis in control in the middle rounds. Hernandez in control in the last part of the fight. Controversial point deduction for Davis. And in the last round, there was a little controversy where Davis was hurt and possibly could have been a 10-8 round.
They just really went at it in that 10th and final round, letting it all out. First time both of these guys have gone past 8 rounds. And they tell me the judge's official decision is in. Let's find out who won this fight. Here's Ray Flores.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds, we go to the scorecards. Here are your score totals. Judge at ringside, Marshall Walker scores the bout 96-93 for Davis. Judge Kermit Bayless scores the bout 95-94 for Hernandez. And Judge Bruce Rasmussen scores the contest 96-93 for your winner by split decision. Kyrone, shut it down, Davis.
Kyrone Davis wins it by split decision. Marcos Hernandez suffers his first defeat.
Well, I would hate to be a judge in this fight. I had a 95-94 for Davis, but if that last round would have been a 10-8 round, it could have easily been a draw on my scorecard.